All right, awesome. I think so. Today is the third episode of the HeyGen webinar live streaming. So today we are excited to have Jesse, one of the early customers of HeyGen. So we're very excited to have him to talk to us today. Yeah. So my name is Joshua. I'm the co-founder and CEO of HeyGen. So yeah, Jesse, do you want to give a quick intro about yourself?
Yes, absolutely. By the way, thank you for inviting me and having me on your webinar today. I really appreciate it. I've been doing advertising and marketing probably for the last, let's say 15 years, and that's before the internet and social media was popular. I'm excited to use these new features with AI. I currently work with the real estate industry, insurance, and just recently restaurant industry because of HeyGen. So thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, Jesse. So yeah, I know you have been using AI for marketing a lot. So what brought you started to use HeyGen in the very beginning?
So I've been hearing about artificial intelligence since I would say probably 2017. I started hearing a lot about it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
just couldn't find any of the resources back then that were being used.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started, when OpenAI became very public and
Mm-hmm.
available, I started like Googling and trying to find the things that I had learned back in 2017, and then that's when you showed up on Google search. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and when I saw the things you were doing with AI and avatars, I was really excited uh, to start using your platform. And that's pretty much how we started using it at VTM Advertising. And it's been a really
Mm-hmm.
good journey, I would say, for myself and all of my clients that have been using it along with me.
That's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I still remember that the first time we chat, and we were super excited to have you on board, like start playing around with our product. Especially you have a lot of use cases around not only the advertising space but
Right.
also the real estate space. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess could you tell us a little bit more about how you're using HeyGen like currently?
Okay. So I use HeyGen for myself. I use the Avatar Lite um, version right now. Pretty soon,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be upgrading to the Avatar Pro. But one of the things that I do with mine is I find important updates of the news
Mm-hmm.
articles regarding advertising. So I use my
Mm-hmm.
avatar. I give tips in how people can use these features in their business using my avatar. Then I share it on Facebook, Instagram. I email this. I use it with LinkedIn, direct messaging, and it's been very successful because the people don't know the difference. They don't know that it's actually an avatar and it's not me, um, and it's worked really well. With my wife, she's a real estate broker, and she also manages Vegas Strong Real Estate Group here in Las Vegas. And
Mm-hmm.
we use the same method where she's giving updates about how people can purchase a home. Um,
Mm.
we also own an insurance company, and we're using it to give people more education on how insurance works. And of course, we share this via email, social media, and also direct messaging as well. Uh, it, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's been it's like almost endless possibilities when you're using these avatars because you can pretty much work any industry with them.
Yeah, that's super cool. So I guess, today we also have a lot of audience like would be interested learning about, you know, like actually how you would use HeyGen in your day-to-day content production workflow,
Mhm,
like to scale up the video production, right? So
mhm.
before that, I have a quick question, Jesse. So what were you using or how would you producing these videos before using HeyGen? How does that look like?
Okay, so I have a CEO of a mortgage bank that I work with.
Hmm.
He's
Hmm.
very busy, and what we were doing is I
Hmm.
would go and help record on on a
Hmm.
Saturday, my least
Hmm.
favorite day to wake up at 7 and record at
Hmm.
his office, or
Hmm.
sometimes I would go to his home. I was setting
Hmm.
up my tripod, my lights, my
Hmm.
microphones with him, and we would
Hmm.
record. But then he
Hmm.
makes all these mistakes, and we
I
spend
see.
hours fixing the verbal mistakes that he's making, and
Hmm.
it just uses up a lot of time. Uh,
Hmm.
so just recently, we ordered an avatar from HeyGen, and
Hmm.
we are putting together um, his responses to Google reviews. We're doing them with video, and we're sending them to the
Hmm.
client. So that creates connection. Another thing we're
Hmm.
doing is like an update just came out today, and I don't have to
Hmm.
go drive to his office to record. Now he sends me the content, and I create the
Hmm.
avatar for him, which
Hmm.
his update has already been edited with his logos and his intros, and we're gonna send it out today. So uh, production has been cut by probably 4 hours of with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's super cool. I had actually very similar experience on every time I'm actually on camera to record something. It start to become very difficult sometimes, like especially,
Mhm.
you want to take a perfect footage,
Yes.
and you need to repeat a couple of times, and then later on, if I repeat too many times, it started to become robotic, and yeah, it's just actually pretty hard to performing perfectly in front of the camera. Yeah, that's also my experience. You
Hmm.
know, yeah. So, and I would say another question I would have. So, a quick question, jump in there. When you say Google review, could you elaborate a little bit more on that? So, how does that work?
So if I could even show you um, what we did. I'll put in the comments. I could probably put the link to the Google review. So what I did with Canva is I
Mm-hmm.
took the Google review, I
Mm-hmm.
made it look pretty. I created a graphic for it, and then I went on
Mm-hmm.
ChatGTP and I
Mm-hmm.
posted. I copied the Google review, and then on
Mm-hmm.
ChatGTP I put respond to this
Mm-hmm.
review in a positive tone and say
Mm-hmm.
thank you. So
Okay.
so it typed the response, and then I took that response and I put it into HeyGen and
Mm-hmm.
used the avatar light, and now you have the president of a company
Mm-hmm.
responding with video to the Google review. Um,
Oh, I see.
yeah, so it adds more personality to it. And that
Mm-hmm.
video we're using to respond to the review, we'll be uploading it to YouTube. And then we'll also be using it on social media to target new business.
Got it. It's like the repurpose of that
Yes. Mhm.
creation. I
Yes.
see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I think we touched base a little bit on this part already, but I'm curious to learn about what is your current content production workflow look like. You mentioned there's a part for I don't know, writing the script, making the actual video, edit it, repurpose it, distribute it on different kinds of platform, right? So yeah, so just could you share with us about what does your content production look like
Like now?
in terms of the uh yeah, just like on high level, how does it look like in terms of the different kinds of like workflow? And I know you have been using a lot of the AI tools in different components as well, right?
Hmm. So right now I use long form content, and that's been what I've been using the last 2 weeks. So
Mm-hmm,
I will go into my Chat GTP account.
mm-hmm,
I upgraded my account to the Pro so that I could do the latest version, and then I
mm-hmm,
have an extension as well. And this extension helps me write more content at a higher frequency. So when I
mm-hmm,
write these videos, usually it's a maybe a 3 minute to a 5 minute video using HeyGen.
mm-hmm,
Then I download the content and I use an app called Get Munch, the
mm-hmm,
getmunchapp.com. I upload
mm-hmm,
the video and it puts all the colorful uh, captions on it, and then it
mm-hmm,
separates my videos into like 30-second to sometimes 45-second video segments, and sometimes
mm-hmm,
I have like 30 different downloads for videos to use
mm,
from that. So from one long form content, I could get from six to probably 20 different videos, and then
wow.
I go on my Sprout Social account and I schedule everything out to hit all social media.
Mm,
So that's been very helpful. And again, this is cutting hours of I would say it's cutting probably like 8 hours of my time between all
wow.
the AI tools for one video like that. So
Got it, got it. That's insane. So I'm curious to learn about like um as before, how many videos were you producing, let's say in terms of every week, and how does that look like at the moment?
so for one client, I was able to do maybe if I didn't take breaks, probably like 4 or 5 videos, highly edited videos a
Hmm.
week.
Hmm.
Right now, with all the AI that I use, I could probably do probably up to 16 or 30 videos, depending on
Hmm.
the content.
Got
So,
it.
HeyGen has been very helpful for that.
Hmm.
With HeyGen, I cut hours of work. And then with Get Munch, I'm able to
Hmm.
do cut so even more time from that because it automatically
Yep.
listens to the content being shared.
Hmm.
So uh,
Got it. Got it.
so yeah, it's been very helpful, and I try to use AI on every single process of what I do
Hmm.
to speed things up.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. So, and coming back a little bit on your own, like Jesse, how do you like your own avatar that made with the Haitian?
Okay, so I met a friend. I'm
Uh-huh.
from Mexico, and I met a friend, and I'm really tall. I'm like 6'6", so people think I'm from Hawaii, and they think I'm from Samoa, right? So I don't
Uh-huh.
speak their language, and I met people on the weekend, and they said, "Hey, Jess, are you Samoan?" I go, no, I'm not. Sorry. So I did a video on. I did a
Hmm.
Chat GTP script of me thanking them and saying thank you so much for visiting us, and because they came to sell a property, and I put
Hmm.
translate this into Fijian because they're from
Hmm.
Fiji, and
Oh.
I'm speaking Fijian to them, and I send it, and now they're very excited that now I'm able to connect with them. So I'm loving my avatar. I made my one of my clients. I'm doing videos with him, speaking Spanish, and he doesn't speak Spanish. I'm
Hmm.
using it for other languages too.
Hmm.
using phonetic sounds and things like that. So no, all of us were really enjoying our avatars. It's created endless opportunities.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, and then I'm curious to learn about how does the audience of the content uh, itself like about the AI video. So, like you said, can they really tell it's created by AI? If they do, I mean, if not, then it's pretty much the same as before, right? But if yes, how do they like about the AI? What's their reaction and response to the AI created videos?
So I keep my videos very short, 15 to
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
because after that many seconds, they start to pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to the detail, and they say, Jesse, why does your voice sound like this? So I keep my videos
Mm-hmm.
really short. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I recently started a new corporation that I
Mm-hmm.
provide solar energy solutions, and I'm using my
Mm-hmm.
avatar to reach out to people. And I just
Mm-hmm.
started this 2 weeks ago, and I already have one sale using
Mm-hmm.
my avatar. And I sounded like a total expert in solar, and I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that one sale is going to yield me at least $4,000
Mm-hmm.
from
I
that.
see.
Yeah. So I use it as education, and I keep them
Mm-hmm.
short, and I send them repeatedly to create trust.
Got it. Got it. Awesome. So yeah, this one time I think when you send one of the video to me, I was not able to. I was even not able to tell whether that's generated or that's a true you. To be honest, because it
Yeah.
was so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you're right, especially if the content is short and like the information itself will drive a lot of attention from the
Yeah.
audience itself, right?
Hmm.
And the visual behind is super definitely it helps and it makes it more engaging and interactive with the audience. So yeah, that's a good way to a good story to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I know we know you have been doing like both like the video marketing for agency and advertising area, also as well as the real estate area. So how do you see HeyGen can be helpful, or AI in general can be helpful um, in this video marketing space in the future?
So like for example, I think video becomes good SEO for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think having more keywords, if you can write your content with more keywords that are relevant to
Mm-hmm.
your business or whatever you're working
Mm-hmm.
on,
Mm-hmm.
video can work as SEO for you, and it
Mm-hmm.
can help you be found.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start using AI
Mm-hmm.
avatars with augmented reality. I just picked
Mm-hmm.
up a new account with a local Mexican restaurant. So
Mm-hmm.
we are replacing the front poster boards with QR
Mm-hmm.
codes that will have HeyGen videos talking about the delicious food and promotions that they have. So
Mm-hmm.
you could use it. I just think it's going to keep evolving in business. Another function that I know that it's going to take like our businesses further is we're
Mm-hmm.
creating like education centers on
Mm-hmm.
our websites where
Mm-hmm.
we're going to teach people the process of how to buy a house, how to buy insurance, how to do solar, how to do all these different aspects of improving
Mm-hmm.
themselves. And we're going to just use avatars teaching this. So it cuts the cost of the teachers, it cuts the
Mm-hmm.
cost of big production in a studio room. Whoever wants to work with us, we're going to have them create an avatar, and then
Mm-hmm.
that's how we're going to incorporate them into our education centers. So it's just so many different possibilities that you can use, um, and it's just going to keep evolving, and it is the future of advertising.
Hmm.
So
I see. Yeah, that is great to hear. So, um, I it echoes back to some time. I think you mentioned you work with a lot of professions. Um, the those professions doesn't really have a lot of time and they're super busy. And then I think Avatar kind of like help them to scale out their capacity in terms of doing video recording and as
mhm.
well as like showing up in front of the camera, right? So I also like what you're saying, about videos, the new SEO. What happened in actually in our company at HeyGen before. We have like those like weekly content topic as a calendar before, and each topic we will write some blog posts on that. But now we're actually different. We actually use you know the content itself to drive the video production, and then we kind of like repurpose that video, like you said, repurpose it into different format. We can distribute it into different platform, and all those videos are made within HeyGen, and then we repurpose back into a blog post, and that's kind of like how we are tackling the SEO space today as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, there's so many endless possibilities with with using HeyGen, and you just got to be creative. What are the things that you don't want to do, and then look at ways to use HeyGen. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to use it to communicate with people that don't speak your own language, you can. Like you could send it
Mm-hmm.
in. Use phonetic sounds through ChatGTP. Uh, it's just endless. Another thing we're doing in our business is I'm going to start making all of our real estate people
Mm-hmm.
have their own avatar,
Wow.
and I'm going to manage the content from here, and help them
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have time. I call them time poor. They're time poor. They have a lot of money. They're very successful, but they don't have enough time to take care
Mm-hmm.
of their brand, and that's who will
Got it.
definitely benefit from HeyGen. Um,
I see.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, this is awesome. So, Jesse, could you share some of the works that have been done with HeyGen with the audience? Possibly, I'm not sure whether it would be some channel or social account or any links that would be
Oh wow.
able to share with the audience.
I have a lot of them, and they're all in different places. Um,
Hmm.
I can I share them in your chat?
Yeah, I think so. If you put it
Okay,
here, I think we can have the team to share on the YouTube.
I think we do. So if you follow me, like Jesse B Lucero on all social media, you'll always find uh, me online. Like I'm on every platform.
Hmm.
So when I first started using your product, I created a channel that was called Davis Cleveland. I just made it
Oh,
up.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And Davis Cleveland, what he did is he just said really nice things about our company. That was the goal. I'm sharing that. If there's a way to share it to the main
Hmm.
channel, uh,
Got it.
yeah, to the main
Hmm.
conversation here, you can.
Okay.
Those are just samples of how I've been using. I also
Yeah,
have my
I
friend
see.
Sam. Sam
Hmm.
is my good friend here in Las Vegas, and he's very shy with video. But now he's become the expert, and his peers are congratulating him on all
I
the.
see. That's
Yeah,
cool.
he. I'm gonna share his Facebook page. If you want to
Sure.
follow him to get ideas, you can.
Hmm.
He's
Yeah.
an account that I'm consistently using. Okay, I just shared that one too.
Sure. Yeah.
Uh,
Type it here. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. We have the team. We share that back to the YouTube channel so that people, our audience can see it. So before jumping to the question with the audience, just have one last question for you. So do you have any suggestions for other marketers who are looking for to use AI for videos? So any suggestions, any experience to share with them?
On what they should do or what they could do.
Yeah,
Um,
anything?
I think it's really important to use HeyGen to connect and create relationships. You
Mm-hmm.
could use HeyGen in your recruiting messages and put a different message on each email template that you're sending out. You could
Mm-hmm.
even use the same videos and use it with your text message and send it out to people. Um, if you present this to your clients, especially the ones that are very busy, the ones that reschedule you a lot, because I have those,
Mm-hmm.
and say, hey, you
Mm-hmm.
keep rescheduling me. Let's use HeyGen to to help your business so that we don't have any gaps. And that's what I've been doing. Um, Man,
Mm-hmm.
I think I've been ordering avatars from you like crazy. You know,
Yeah.
I have so
Yeah.
many requests for you like almost weekly now. Um, but yeah, I think using it and explaining to your clients, hey Jen is not here to replace you. It's here to help you connect more.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So use HeyGen, use photography, use actual video of your client, mix it all up, and it'll look very, very well and real. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Got
my
it. Got
advice.
it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Jesse. It's super helpful. So yeah, I guess we're almost on time. So I guess that's it for today. So last Jesse, just one last question. If people are interested in like following you, how can we find you? Like social media or any place to follow you?
Um, I'm on all social media. I think the one I use the most is my LinkedIn account, and you could find me on
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse B. Lucero, the founder
Mm-hmm.
of BTM Advertising,
Mm-hmm.
and I have many solutions. People could go on there, ask me questions. I'm happy to respond. There's always a solution to everything, and I try to be a solution and value to
Mm-hmm.
people. So you could find
Awesome.
me there. You could find me on Facebook. Um, so so yeah, yeah, happy to be part of this community. So thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you very much, Jesse. Yeah, I'm really honored to and
Likewise.
appreciate that
Uh,
you
uh,
can share your story with us. Yeah,
yeah.
so cool. Yeah, okay. I guess that's it for today. So, hey guys, so I could we'll see you next week.